Yo, 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 what up? It's your boy JayHits, aka the old dirty bastard in the house. Starting it off with something good for you. I got your boy Murphy World, top of the charts, Mr. Top 5 or top 10, but this guy has been basically holding it down for a while. As you can see, he's a level 24, which is just ridiculous. Like, it's really hard to get to be a level 20 or 21. I can't even see getting to 22. It's going to take forever. The fact that this guy's at 24, that's a lot of experience, which means he's really leveled up a lot of cards. Like that level 6 Zen. Level 6 Zen has got like 3,000 health. It's ridiculous. So I hate Zen. I try and avoid it. You can see I'm at the opposite end of the field. I had dropped my stand first, and then he killed it, so I poked it back, which is usually a pretty good way to handle it, but then he killed it again. It's got that level 4 Witch Doctor, which is just ridiculous, because you can't get anywhere near it. It'll drain your health. So you gotta put an archer and kind of pick it away from a distance. That right there is like letting it get only 1 bar is the best you can do. If you have a Witch Doctor and you take 1 bar and it looks like it's almost dead, usually people will heal it right back up. And then it's like if you could have put somebody down to fight it, he's just going to drain their health. So you really got to choose right off the bat how you want to handle it. Right there he dropped the Inuit Kinney because he knew that if I killed Inuit Kinney, it would kill Witch Doctor, which is a good play, to be honest. Like, you can't hate on that. It's how you want to handle it. Got that charge off, unfortunately, but that level 4 Medusa of mine is just hanging on by a shred of health. Literally a shred of health where a freaking Mr. Hanky could fucking kill her. So, honestly, it's fair that she should be able to die by Mr. Hanky. They had Mr. Hanky and he had no attack and no defense, and you would just play him and he would charge other cards. The fact that he actually has a little bit of value and he could kill somebody if you need him to, and he's not just a waste in your deck like a spell card, like, that's pretty cool. That right there upsets me when they kill my Pope. Thank God that I was able to get the stand off. Killing a Pope Timmy before he revives somebody is a split second. You got to be really quick. It can be done, but I have a tough time doing it. As you can see, he had a tough time doing it. Look at that. I was waiting for him to drop something so I could combust it, charge up that stand. Obviously, he's got a level 5 Medusa. Most people don't have a level 5, so usually stands charge would kill them. I just happened to have rats because it was an event or something, which was awesome because dropping rats to kill Inuit Kinney was like the smartest play in the world. Still have to deal with that level 5. Oh my god. This is a dangerous move because he had Inuit Kinney out there, and me killing Inuit Kinney killed me. But I wanted to drop the Satan to get the area charge. I just need to put somebody down to get a hit into him. And oh my god! Hook Hand Clyde. He's a great card for clearing somebody off the field, but he is so slow with his initial war cry where he throws that stupid parrot. If I could have got 1 hit off, I would have fucking pushed for overtime. So that was a little disappointing. I feel like I could have beat him, but he got the best of me on that one. So what I decided to do was do a little rematch series this week. I play a lot of these top guys, and I play them multiple times. So I figured might as well show a little maybe revenge tour. Hate to give away the ending. We'll just call this a rematch for now. I'm gonna show some matches of me playing people, and then a rematching of me playing them again, because sometimes somebody will drop like a Satan or an Inuit Kinney and you're not ready for it, and then after you know it's in their deck, you're much more well equipped to handle it. And did you see that? I mind controlled his Inuit Kinney, and then his Pope killed Kinney and it killed him. That was freaking awesome. I don't even care if Satan just wiped out a lot of my players. That was freaking great. Right now, dropping the Hanky was a really stupid move because Hanky isn't really going to do much with nobody on the field to charge him, and Hanky wasn't going to be enough to kill Medusa this time, so I feel like he really dropped the ball on that. He dropped a token high so he could deal with Butters, which put him away from my Medusa. It would have been nice if Medusa would started shooting him, but she's taking down a tower, so you really can't be mad at that. I will sacrifice the Osimo because Osimo has enough health where even if he freaking drains him, that he'll still stand there in his way. So there you go. Token just drained his health and recharged himself. Get that freeze off from Osimo. See if I can get him killed. Oh yeah, take out that Witch Doctor before the fucking charge comes back. So now he's got a level 5 Medusa. I should have clicked on her to see what her damage is, but she's doing like 200 damage. And then he throws out the Ninju, so he had her just doing ridiculous damage. But she was the only one on the field. Don't drop Ninju if there's no one else on the field. So I immediately took out Medusa because she was the biggest threat. He dropped an Inuit Kenny. Played it way too early. No one there for her to even fight or deal with. If he would have dropped it right now, he would be better off. Like, he should have sat on that. Having to deal with that Ninju before he took another bar was an issue, but obviously that got taken care of. I like to start my pushes with Witch Doctor because it's more of a what the fuck are you going to do about it card. If you kill him, usually I'll drop a Medusa or a Stan or something, and then that kind of makes you waste your lightning or something, so you kind of test the waters. He dropped that Stan up top in the hanky, but Stan don't do shit if I got that power block from Jimmy. Power block from Jimmy bought me a little bit of time. Keep my token alive down there picking away at Zen. Got that Satan up there taking care of stupid fucking Stan. He got his Satan, that level 4 versus a level 3, but he is just too far gone. It's too far late. Can't do it. You can't come back from this, buddy. Got him. Hell yeah. And that's how it's done. I'm like, what's up, ho? Yeah. 301. Check it out. Over 300 on the ELO. That's what you get for knocking off one of the top players in the game. Alright, speaking of top players, I got Maratus up in the house. They got that level 5 Witch Garrison. I should have clicked on it so you could see the stats, but that thing is nasty. Once it gets its charge off, you know it's going to be slowing people down. I'm debating on how to deal with it right now. Obviously, you can see. They got that level 4 Shield Maiden Windy. She's a beast. Don't want her attacking my tower. Wait till that shield is gone. Boom. Take out that level 5 Bounty Hunter Kyle as well. That's a lot of value right there for Satan. Try and maximize them when I use them. I dropped my Bounty Hunter Kyle, so while Satan's sitting there absorbing the charge, hopefully he can shoot some shots and charge some people up. But he played a Satan, and that Satan just demolished my push. So he countered my counter with a great counter. That's why he's a top player right there. Plus, he's got some badass level 5 cards. I see a program stand down there putting in some work on my mecha. Get that charge off? Hell yeah. Boom. Use the Satan against him. I always like using mind control, turning people's fighters against them. It's always fun to do. Alright. Taking out that Butters with no problem. Got my Medusa in there. So it's my Medusa versus his Blood Elf. Got Bebe on Bebe. But the fact that he's got Satan in there, smashing also doesn't help. Then he drops the Windy. Windy is so tough because she's sitting there smacking the shit out of me. And then she has her shield. I love timing Windy's shield where you can take a bar and then shield her up so she doesn't take any damage. That's like the best way to use Windy in my mind. I'm not saying anything, but I'm sure that's what he's about to do to me. Exactly. Well played. Seriously, I went back and just watched this. This is my first time rewatching it, and I knew he was going to do that, because that's what good players do. They know how to use cards to the maximum potential. Fucking Satan's out there with the plus 24 charge, like, just getting top dollar out of him for sure. Fucking Randy's level 5, shooting level 5 fucking Cox, which is just ridiculous, because, man, Cox got a buff, and then they got a buff again, and they are just hard to deal with. Right now I'm using my mind control. I'm glad he got Butters instead of one of those stupid freaking gnomes, but I'm still at a loss. I'm in panic mode right now. I just blasted myself with fucking Satan. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I could have played him a little further forward and maybe not taken out my Mecha Timmy. Maybe Mecha was about to die. I don't know, man. Obviously, panic does set in, and sometimes you don't make the best decisions. Man, I'm seeing like level 5 Osimo, and I'm thinking there's no way I can get through him to get that next bar, and then you bust out his Satan, and then Satan slows me down, so now all of a sudden I have to use my combust on Satan instead of on Osimo. Osimo's freezing me. Windy again. Man, I saw Windy like 5 times that match. She fucking just ate me up alive. Did I give him a good game? I didn't give him a good game. I should have gave him a good game, because he fucking outplayed me. I mean, his cards were way better, but fucking he used them to the maximum potential. So, once again, I think it was later that day or something, I was playing him and I caught him again. I was a little more prepared, I thought, potentially. Obviously, right there, he still got me with that Satan, but I had my combust ready to go. Kills my Medusa, so I have to use my Bounty Hunter versus his Bounty Hunter. I got my tower zapping him, so at this point, I don't feel bad putting a level 4 versus a level 5 if you got the tower helping. If I didn't have the tower helping, that would have been a suicide mission for my bounty hunter Kyle, so that wouldn't have been good. Got that garrison again. I like this guy's garrison, but I don't get to see it. I don't see anybody use it very often, and I don't get to see it used to the maximum potential. I want to see somebody just fucking smash me with Witch Doctor Garrison and be like, damn, I wasn't ready for that. I need to start using Witch Doctor Garrison, because I'm always open to use new cards and stuff. Like, if I see something that's really tight, I will try and work it into my deck somehow or not. So, I like this Garrison, but I'm not, like, super impressed yet. So, maybe it's just the scenario hasn't came up where it'd be perfect to use it, but you do what you gotta do. I put my Satan up top, so that way I wouldn't kill a lot of my troops, or try and not damage them as possible. I got the Witch Doctor marching down there. I heal him up. Oh my god, that's my favorite move, is to heal a Witch Doctor. They think he's gonna die. Is able to get that bar. Oh my god, I can't believe it. I just pulled off the victory. Like, sometimes I'm even shocked. I don't expect to win. I just go out there and give it my match every game. Try not to get discouraged. That one worked out really well for me. I got max value out of Satan. Satan really turned that match around for me. Over 250 elo. That was a really good match. So, really liking this series of kind of going back and forth with players. So, I'm going to continue that theme. This is We Are Venom. He's from the Coon Death Squad. I'm from Coon and Friends, Bare Naked Coons, and then the Coontang Clan. So every once in a while, people will hit me up, and they're like, oh, or We Are Venom is on your team, tell them good game. And I'm like, oh, I'm not the Coon Death Squad, I'm the Coon and Friends. So anytime somebody has like Coon in their name, sometimes it gets mixed up or whatever, but like, I really like this guy, and he's really cool, and I've hit him up before, so I got mad respect for him and the Coon Death Squad. I think they have a couple teams. I've seen Coon Death Squad 1 and 2. I think they might have a 3. So, yeah, watch out for them, because they got some fucking killers on their team. This is me playing fantasy. I can't remember what day it is, but these videos are all throughout the week, so you'll catch me with different decks. Right now, I was, maybe it was Tuesday, and I was trying to get points, so I was using fantasy. I got double Bebe on right now, because I love my level 6 Blood Elf, but I love my level 4 Medusa. So it's really tough to choose between them. Trying to play them both is what I'll do sometimes, but you can never have them both on the field unless like someone mind controls one of them. That would be the awesomest situation ever, is to put a whole bunch of Medusas on the field. Someone was talking about a challenge idea. It would be cool if you could play all the same cards, maybe. Play like a whole field full of stands or whatever the hell you wanted to play. Not worry about theme or something. I thought that would be a good idea. I also heard someone talking about potentially a challenge mode where all cards would be max level. That would be really sweet to play all cards and be able to play a level 7 versus a level 7 and see how cards really scale up, and let new people in the game try something out. So, sorry I'm getting sidetracked. This little side thought I had. I was watching the podcast on South Park with Grey God and Nambla and I think like SDNS or something, and it's pretty interesting. They were throwing out some good ideas. This is me being way too impatient. I dropped my Satan like literally a half a second early, and then he dropped Dougie. Had I waited to play my Satan right there, I would have killed Dougie. Literally gave him the well played. I'm proud of myself for doing that, because when someone does something fucking tight, I like to give him a well played, because it's not his fault that I'm an idiot, so I give him kudos for taking advantage of it. Here's me trying to get the max health out of things. This is the best thing I've ever seen. I'm so glad I put this in there. Satan was getting shocked by the tower, and I healed that snake. So right now, that snake is going to town on his tower, because the tower's not zapping him, and there was no one there to deal with it. Oh man, that was like 200 health. The thing fucking just ate away at his tower. That was the best thing ever. I was laughing my ass off when I seen this or played it the first time, and rewatching it. Probably didn't laugh as hard, but that was fucking epic. This is a great match. It's an overtime. Like, you do what you can do. I was able to get that charge off from Windy before he got his charge off from Stan, but my Medusa's dead, so I dropped my other Bebe to try and fill in the spot, but he's got a solid push right now. Holy shit. Drops a Dougie. Not ready. Not ready at all. So worried about the number of fighters on the field. I wasn't worried about the Dougie. I forgot he had the Dougie. That was a good game. Can't be mad at that. I think this is clearly a different day later in the week. Got different outfits on. I randomly like to change my outfits just to keep it fun. It keeps it more interesting for me. I hate wearing the same thing all the time. But I do see people like Pharaoh TV who always wears the same outfit, and I think that's like a classic staple of his look, and I do appreciate that. I don't really have like a classic look because I switch outfits all the time, so like always being in something different is my classic look. Dropping Tally out there. Wish I could drop him a little bit closer to slow down that push, because those guys are all kicking my ass. There he goes, finally getting over there. Slowing down the Osimo, slowing down the Dog Poo. I mean, Dog Poo is so slow as he is. If you can throw a Tally in there, and the Dog Poo is like a snail. So I like that. Get that charge up. I always try and keep Medusa alive as long as possible. Medusa is my best fighter, so I'm not going to lie. Like, you got to protect her, work around that. Once you get a card, you'll realize how to work it and use it to the best of its ability. I had Medusa at level 3 for a long time, and I practiced with her, and then they had a deal where you had like a 50% chance to get Medusa. So I bought like literally 10 packs because they were only like $1,000 each, and I ended up getting enough Medusas to get her to level 4. So it wasn't like I just randomly got Medusa and started getting good with her. Like, I had been playing with Medusas for a while, trying to figure her out. Right now he dropped that Cyborg Kenny, which is pretty much hard as fuck to deal with, because no matter what I drop, it would kill it, and then it would be mind controlled for 10 seconds. At a certain point, I'm just like, give up the bar, because you're better off giving the bar than giving up the bar and getting mind control and having your guy take the second bar. So cut your losses at a certain point. I was trying to get the charge off from Randy, so maybe he would take out the little choir boy instead of taking out Randy. Randy's at half health. Then he gets poisoned. That's a tough situation right there. Because either I have to heal Randy and hope that I can keep him alive, or let him die and use Pope Timmy to bring him back. So I'll let him die and use Pope Timmy. Fortunately, I got him off before Clyde came, because then I would have been stuck with Hook Hand Clyde. Definitely wanted to revive Randy instead of Clyde. He dropped the Dougie. It is what it is. I knew he had a Dougie. I should have been ready for it. I have Lightning and Combust. I have 2 things in my deck just for that situation, and I misplayed it. So he dropped the Dougie. He ties it up. All of a sudden, there's 20 seconds left. Kind of regretting maybe not using that Hallelujah, but then again, if I would have used it, he still could have dropped the Dougie, so it is what it is. I know that it's going to go to overtime, I'm looking like, at this point, so I dropped my tower, my energy staff, I mean. It's going to crank out energy so much. You get double energy in the last minute of the game, especially in overtime. So putting that staff out there should try and put me ahead. Medusa gets mind controlled for a second. Almost takes down my own tower. That was pretty dangerous. Oh, that would have been nice if Hookhand could have took somebody out. But of course, he never hits anybody when you want him to. Or when you want him to hit the tower, then he hits somebody. Alright. Oh, man. Arrows. Well played. I thought I had a good push going. I got Medusa. She is dying. Oh, but she'll be able to get this tower done for sure. And I heal her up. Yeah, that's a solid victory right there. He played it well with the poison, and then he's also got the arrows. He stopped my push. But thank God I have a level 4 who's tough enough to survive all that shit. So, yeah, that was a really good game. Like I said, sometimes it's just a matter of having the right cards in your hand at the right time. And that one worked out for me. First one didn't. Here we go. I got a Jolly Joker up in the house. They got that Stan. Always got to take care of Stan. Dealing with Stan is #1 priority. This is the other issue you have to deal with, though, is once you take care of Stan, sometimes people have Pope and they bring him right back. That's really shitty because, yeah, it's going to put him way ahead on energy right now, because whoever I put down is going to get freaking roasted. I go for a tankier unit like Randy, so that way after he gets roasted, he can survive a hit or two, try and protect the tower for as long as possible. But I'm still not doing a good job of damaging Stan. And he survives that blast, and his charge is still going. At this point, he might be able to get a second charge off, so that's just devastating. He's got the Witch Doctor token out there. I don't know how to deal with that, so I just go for the Satan. Satan gets combusted immediately, so I just wasted 6 energy, so now I'm back to waiting for energy. Thank God my tower zapped him before he finished getting that second bar. I mean, at this point, with like a minute and a half left, this match is halfway over, and I still feel like I could come back. I never feel really out of it. But I need to do some shit real quick and turn this match around. He struck my energy staff, which sucks, but it cost him 4 energy to do it, so it's an even trade, so it is what it is. Got my token out there. I'm going to try and drain some health, but he's got a level 6 sheriff. A level 6 sheriff is so freaking tanky. Oh, man. That was well executed from him. Yeah, laugh it up. That's not skill. It's fucking random luck that Hookhand Clyde took him out. Hookhand Clyde wouldn't have taken him out. I would have fucking sucked all the life out of fucking Cartman. Come on. There we go. So, yeah, dealing with Cartman, dealing with Stan, and he drops the butters in the top corner. I just didn't have enough energy to deal with all of it. He's really laughing at me. I appreciate the wake-up call and let me know that I'm a shitty player. Obviously, well played as a joke, because things have not been going well for me this match. Like I said, once I see a Witch Doctor token, I always try and put an Archer at a distance so I don't get sucked away. But everything I keep doing keeps on getting countered at this point. There's 15 seconds left, so yeah, this match is shot to shit. It is what it is. Man, I can't tell you how many times I've seen that level 4 fucking Stan. He started it, he poked it, he played it, he poked it again. I swear he played that thing like 5 fucking times, or 4 times, or whatever the math is. So yeah, I'll just drop a Satan. Let you know how fucking retarded I am, and I just wasted a lot of energy. I was sitting on energy, but I wasn't doing anything with it. So, here we go. Starting all over. Round 2. Shot my tower down. Uses lightning. It's kind of a good thing, because then he won't have lightning to take care of my other people. I will fucking destroy his stand, and I'm sure he's going to poke Timmy it right back up, because that's what he does, but it is what it is. He's probably just waiting for energy on that Pope Timmy right now as we speak. Oh, wow. What a shocker. So, shield up. Avoid any damage possible. Try and buy me some time. If I can get that stand a little bit damaged, I can use a Satan. Satan will kill it. So, that negated him from even getting his charge off once. That is basically the best way to handle Stan. Killed it the first time, and then when he poked it, I was able to kill it again, so no charge for Stan, but he took out my Satan. At this point, it's pretty much an even match. Cox are really holding it down, so yeah, hopefully they can get me a little ahead on energy. Taking out that dog poo, super slow, allows me to get a couple shots into him. Drops that Cartman again. So I'm getting my Witch Doctor. I'm placing it a little bit further back than midfield, so I have time for it to build its charge. I want it to be ready to charge by the time it gets there. God damn that Hookhand Clyde. His Hookhand Clyde has got an obsession with taking out my token. Thank God I was able to quickly snap that charge button. That's why it was good that I put that thing a little bit further back and had time to build the charge, because if I wouldn't have had the charge ready, he would have died instantly. Getting that first bar is really a huge step. Poping him back up, that's what I got to do. At this point, I wonder how he's going to handle it. He uses his stand. I'm going to kill that stand immediately. Kill that goddamn stand. So, even if he popes that stand, I don't think he'll be able to stop me from getting a second bar. My Medusa's dead, but I still got the Pope back there. He's got his token. Got my Windy. I'm kind of just giving a play-by-play. Not really sure what to tell you. I just want to get my shield up and protect her as long as possible. When she's got her shield up, I don't think it allows him, Witch Doctor, to drain her health. Some reason it still gave him more energy, even though he charged her with his health. This is the perfect use for my Satan right there. Fucking taking out his push. Yeah, I'm glad you got a good laugh out of that. Considering you're laughing your ass off at me last match, I should be laughing at you this match, but I'm trying to play it a little more, sportsman-like, I suppose. Oh, no, I'm not. I'm a dick. There it is. Yeah, I felt good about that, I guess, after he fucking was shaming me that first match to get him back. So, there you go. Got 2 bars off of him at the very end. Feel good about that. That's a solid victory. 270. Yeah, that's a real solid victory.